Cheese monkeys! Falling. I'm not dead. I'm still alive. We're good. Okay. Oh, anyway, and welcome back to Going Hard here on Music Free Gaming. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. And I'm standing out here, just across the way from my base, actually. And this is an area that I've been eyeing for a while that I want to build a tower on. And this ring, whoa, okay. We're gonna get really close. This ring is where I want to build it. So let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, so I'm out here in free cam, and you can kind of see this little hill outcropping thing that's sort of sticking out in the valley. Man, this is just the perfect space. Perfect place to put a tower on. So I'm going to start on the tower. I don't know quite what this tower is going to end up being. It could just be a tower, maybe a clock tower. That would be cool. So let's start building, and maybe something will come to me while I build the thing. The plan here, it's actually going to be fairly simple, I think, is I'm going to run frog lights around each floor. Probably not in the corners, but yeah, let's go ahead and take that out. Yeah, probably not in the corners, but all around here. We'll go ahead and slap some frog lights in. And I think this is gonna be fun. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a really fun look here with frog lights, and then just grab the shulker. I like having shulkers again. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna then throw some trapdoors up over this, and this is gonna be sort of the way each of the floors looks. I think what we're gonna end up having is sort of this really nice glowy trapdoory look going around the outside. And I think it's going to be good. I've built different things like this before, and I like the look. So we're going to go with it, assuming I can find all of the right blocks. Yeah, that's not looking too bad. Yeah, I definitely think something needs to happen here with these corners. Either put a light and some trapdoors here on this block, or extend the lights out here and then do trapdoors on the side, leaving this one solid. A couple of ideas. I'll play with it, but for now I want to finish getting this tower up, so at least I know how tall it's going to be. Once I get the height of the tower in place, then I'll start looking at details like, hey, windows would be cool. I mean, I'd run Linux on this tower, but frankly, it's not supported. So Windows is pretty much the way it's going to have to be. Yeah, which there's a time and a place for Windows, and this is definitely one of them. Okay, yes. Operating system humor might be a little too geeky, but that's where we're at today. Okay, I think this is going to do reasonably well for the height of the tower. Yeah, definitely some sort of roof, but I think otherwise this is going to be pretty okay. Now I do need to expand out, terraform the base here a little bit. And I need to do something with those corners. Those are not working for me. I said I start with a boring canvas, right? Big believer, start boring. So as I'm starting to detail this up, we're putting in a little regular deep slate here to come up these sides. I think that's gonna look cool. It's add some nice visual contrast to this. Ooh, yeah. All right, let's go do the thing. Okay, so I've got all of the windows here in the tower, and I think this is looking great. And definitely big shout outs to my chat who helped me just go with the dark oak and warped fences here in the windows. I think that's looking great. Now, the next step is to put a roof on this beast. And I think what we're going to do is I'm going to come out here with some copper. Now, the copper... Wow, cheese monkeys! Falling. I'm not dead. I'm still alive. We're good. Okay. No, anyway, The copper is this lovely orange color, but as it ages, it turns a green that I think is going to really call out to these windows, and that's going to look great. The catch is, how do I want to build this to actually make the roof look good? Through much struggle and strife, I think I have a basic shape for the roof. So that's going to be fun, getting all of this out. I've got some more copper smelting, so I'm going to go get that done. And then I think what we'll do is, through the power of editing, I'll get this roof finished and bring y'all back. And with that, the roof is done. I think it looks a little bit flat, but I'm not sure what to do about that. So for now, we're going to leave it. And also, this is going to look a lot nicer, I think, once it changes from the orange of the regular copper to the green of the oxidized copper. Also, and I didn't do a time lapse or anything of it, but I decided to add a little stone down here around the base. Try not to crash into the hill. And just do a little bit of terraforming to add some support to the tower. I think that's going to look, well, one, I think it looks better to begin with. But now the tower has support, some support under this corner, which is great. Now I think I want to do something. I'm not going to worry about an interior to this tower right this very instant. I've got some other things I need to think about what I want to do with this, but this little cliff face has been calling to me, so I think that's going to be the next project. What I want to do, now that I have a somewhat wonky roof on the tower, is I think I want to put some sort of building actually in this gap. I don't know what it's going to look like. I think I'm just going to start laying out bricks, and we're going to see how this goes. I think that's going to work. I just threw up a quick wall, nothing crazy. I'm going to replace most of those blocks, I'm sure. But as far as the placement goes, I think this is going to be okay. I'm even going to leave this bit of hill here. But I think what I want to do is I want to trim back this part of this hill, right? And just kind of bring ground level or floor level or something down here just a little bit. Okay, and I think that's going to work a little bit better. And I think I want to bring this, I might bring this wall up even a little higher. But for now, let's leave it, and we'll see what happens as the rest of this building goes up. Now, all of this is going to have to go away. I'm sorry, you were a pillar of your community, Mountainside, but now you're just in the way. This is called progress. You're going to learn to love it, and hopefully at some point in your life, you'll even grow to accept it. I think I've got a basic shape for this building. So the roof, it's going to be on just a gentle slope up that way. I'm going to build this sort of patio out here. So maybe extend this roof out a little bit more just to cover the patio. And then I'll build up, some sort of patio with flowers and stairs and stuff all coming up this way. I think this is going to look really nice. It's just going to take a little time to get it all kind of sorted out. And I'm also going to try to be sure that it's lit up well enough that I don't have a creeper walk in on me while I'm sleeping. Again, not the best time in the world to have somebody creeping up on you. I'm telling you, that not great. Now, this tower does not... I suppose it could house a florist. I mean, it could... Maybe it holds it's a monastery, right? It's a bunch of monks who are growing flowers to sell in stores across the country. And they need lots of defenses because somebody has been spreading rumors about them, that they're dangerous and are and need to be stopped. And they're passing out petitions that say only you could stop florist friars. And honestly, I think that might be something that you want to build a defensive wall to protect against. Holy cow, that's orange. Holy orange Batman. This is a building that will give you a full day supply of vitamin C and then some. But just like oranges in real life, if I leave it outside for long enough, it is going to turn a little bit green and be less suitable for eating. But ultimately, I think it's going to look better, so that's what we're going to go with. What is up with those guys? I mean, no, seriously, you're just going to climb the dripstone next to all of the lava? Are you guys, like, drunk? Or is this just, like, some frat party dare or something? I have no idea. No. I thought villagers were stupid, but these pillagers just got me, man. I think we've got a fairly reasonable patio going on here. Now remember, the copper is going to turn green on us, so don't worry about the orange. Got some nice cobblestone walls and some gray glass, suggested by Letitia in my chat. If you're not watching the live streams, definitely do that. Smash that like button, turn on notifications so you know when they're happening, and you can get in on the fun as I'm building this. But the other fun thing I really like about this is the trap doors around the edge. It gives us this nice little angle, and that just makes this whole thing shine. I love it. It's just a subtle detail, but it's great. I love this. I think this is okay. I've got a nice little porch. I need some good flowers, and unfortunately, the flowers I want, I think, are going to require me to go find a sniffer, or sniffer eggs, actually. But I think this is pretty nice, and going with the warped wood, once this copper changes sometime in the next 1,000 years, that's going to set this off nicely. Nice. So now I think what I want to do is try to figure out what else is happening with these windows, and then maybe move upstairs and look at the other side of the house. Okay, I think I've got the windows and things sorted out here. Decided to go with the same sort of theme I've got on the tower, with the dark oak and the warped fences in the windows. And I decided to put some mangrove roots back here underneath the porch, just to give it a little depth and backstop that. And I do want to get some flowers under there, but as I said, I think I want to do sniffer-related flowers, and that's going to have to wait until future me gets around to getting sniffers. So now let's take a look at the other side. So again, playing around here a little bit, and took out a little bit of the glass, added some cobble deep slate, and put in a layer of brick wall here at the top. I think this is going to make this look a lot nicer. I can't wait for this copper to change. I'm going to have to. I'm going to be like 87 by the time that changes. But it's looking pretty okay here from the outside. I thought about punching a window or something in here, but honestly, I think I'm good with just that glass slit as far as natural light and other stuff. So now what I need to do is get in and do some of the interior. I'm not going to go in and do a huge interior design fest, but at least getting all the floor in. I built a staircase around the side, and that's going to be a nice for getting up and down. I'm going to put actual stairs here. And then I get to dig out a bunch of stuff inside here for, well, because this is just really stupid. So let's get digging. I think the interior is sort of at least shaped out. Right, here's the basement of the tower. I did decide to bring this up 1 block so the floor spacing stays consistent with the tower space above. Of course, this is just a big empty room at the moment. Then we've got stairs coming up to another big empty room with the balcony coming out this way, that worked on a little bit before, and then up into the tower right here. Okay, cool. Now, I need to find a better way of getting up to the other floors of this tower. For now, we're just going to stick with the ugly scaffolding. But I think this is not bad, at least as far as basic building shape goes. When I started building this, I had zero intention of putting villagers in this. But now it's going to be the trading hall for stonemasons, because of course it is. I don't know why I do this to myself. So yeah, we've got our first row of villagers here. Now, I probably do a little bit of decorating on top here, but we've got our stonemasons. I'll need to come in here and trade these guys up here a bit. But this is going to be good. Now, it would be really nice if all of these guys, I can guarantee that they gave regular terracotta, but you know, the different colors could be okay too. So the thing with the plain terracotta is you can dye it, and you can re-dye wool in this this version, but you can't re-dye terracotta. So we'll see. I don't want to have to come in here and do another round of, all right, let's fire this villager and bring out another one, you know, just to get the terracottas I want. But I might have to. But in the meantime, I think this is looking okay. Let's look at a little bit of design up here and see what I can do to make this a little prettier. I think I've got a pretty reasonable layout here for these villagers. Now, I think I might still bring a little bit of something in between them. I'm kind of thinking iron bars just to have something really narrow, or glass. Actually, glass might look really good. I've got some of this gray glass left over. Putting this in between, that's looking even a little bit better. Oh, yes, that's looking good. Cool. In fact, what I could do, I might even try putting the glass in between instead of the deep slate. So this is the thing. You start playing with things, and sometimes you come out with something that's even better. Yeah, so here it is with the glass. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave the walls in the back. I think that just gives just a little bit of nice definition between things. But having a little bit of glass come out here in between just sort of defines their areas a little bit better, so these stone cutters aren't just sort of sitting out in the middle of nothing, while still allowing XP to travel out when I trade with them. Nice. I think we're set. I think we've got the design. Now I just need to get the rest of the villagers in, and we should be good to go. And that is going to do it for me today. We've got all the villagers in. We've got a tower built. I've got some empty rooms with torches. But, hey, the functionality is there. I just need to get the form in eventually. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Take a moment, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and until next time, be excellent to each other. This is Music Free Gaming signing off.